Hey everyone! Just waiting for people to join. Hey Bob, yes I'm home. I got back this afternoon. I'm a little bit late coming online because I missed the kids that much this weekend. So I've had a few hours with them and they're in bed now. So hey Brand. So yeah, I'm glad to be home. Hey Ponya. Hey Christine. Christine, I got your message over the weekend, but my Wi-Fi's been shit. I've been all on to try and message anyone back. Spanish internet for you. Hey Chanel. Hey Tiffany. Hey Kim. Oh, it's good to be back. It's really good to be back. Hey Alexandra. The only thing is, I can't even show you because it's on my back and I'm in a chair. It's a bit cramped, but I got bit by a mozzie, a fucking mozzie, and I'm not kidding. I've got a volcano on my back. It's ridiculous. It's like sticking out this much, and honestly, it's fucking huge. Hey Jamarcus. Oh Kim, I miss you lot too. But, you know, like after the last few weeks, like last week having my head shaved and then this week being, you know, I had to get away. It was for my mum's birthday. So I sort of ended up doing a bit of a hiatus thing. Hey, Mairead. Have I put anything on it? Well, not really, no, because, you know, if I don't touch it, it doesn't itch or anything like that. It's just massive. Oh, my hair. Well, I bought this bandana on holiday because the problem was I bought a couple of wigs, but my head was just sweating so much, and I didn't want to wear the wigs through the day at all because the sun on them, it was just scratching and scratching and sweating dripping down my face. So I thought I need something a bit cooler. So I bought my little glittery bandana and I love it. Absolutely love it. It's so comfortable and it's cotton. And as we all know, cotton breathes. But yeah. Anyway, listen you lot. Right. I need to get serious with y'all for a minute. I don't know if any of you lot had known. I think I mentioned it to a couple of people over the last few months, but I've not been feeling very well for a while, and I weren't sure what was wrong. So I'd gone to the doctors and I had some blood tests done, and they've finally come back with an answer. I'm B12 deficient, so I've got to have treatment. And it looks like they basically put me on some tablets and stuff like that, and they're helping me change my diet, which is all good, but I've got a really, really good diet anyway, so they're leaning more towards the injections. So, Patty, I am exhausted, and I have been for months, and the thing is most of you know, as I've been ascending, it's been making it worse, and hence why I've been on holiday and I'm brown everywhere else, but my face looks as pale as a white bedsheet because I'm going slightly anemic. So they're a little bit concerned about it. So yeah, I mean, it is a good outcome, Barb, because at least now I know, now we can deal with it. But yeah, I've been lacking energy for months. I've been exhausted for months, and I have been trying to hide it as best I can. But I think, you know, like doing as much travelling as I have been, because obviously when I did Brave the Shave, I had to travel all the way to Yorkshire to do it with my family, and you know, and then travelling with my mum for a birthday this weekend. It sort of took its toll out on me, so I'm very, very drained at the minute, and I look a bit multicoloured. Like the rest of me, I've got a gorgeous tan on the rest of me, but my face just looks white. So, Annie, I'm getting there. Yeah, well, I've took the B12 complex vitamins and stuff, and they don't work. I'm on tablets now, and I've got a nutritionist helping me with my diet, but the problem is everything they're telling me to eat, I already eat anyway. So what they're saying now is my body's not absorbing B12 pretty much at all. in the tiniest minute amounts, my body's absorbing it, and it's not enough. So, and the problem with it is, it's one of them sort of things that are, it's just going to get worse over time. It's not going to get better. So, looks like they're wanting to try these injections. So, yeah. So, they told me I've got to start in the next month. So, there you go. So, if I seem off and on lately and over the next month, that's why. So, yeah. But yeah, it's just a simple case. My body's just not absorbing it like it should. And I've got a really, really good diet. I eat all my veg. I eat tons of spinach. I eat tons of broccoli and everything. Literally everything on this chuffing diet that I've been given is stuff that I eat anyway. You know, I'm not a fussy eater in the slightest. I don't eat a lot of cheese, but I think that's not a bad thing. Cheese is quite fattening, so... But, you know what I mean? I've got quite a good diet, but my body's just not absorbing it, so there's something not quite right. So, yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Once they do it, I'll be fine. I just need, you know, my wonderful subscribers just to bear with me just for a few more weeks, because I'm still going to be sort of up and down like a flaming yo-yo over the next few weeks. So, yeah, Jamarcus, I eat shitloads of fish, chicken and eggs. I eat boiled eggs for my breakfast. Absolutely love them. Don't get me wrong, I'm partial to chocolate and a bit of cake. Who isn't? But relatively, I've got a good diet, and I like to drink water as well. It's not a major issue for me, and I drink a lot of coffee as well, which should give me energy, and it's not. So, yeah, positive thoughts. I'm just sort of waiting, really, for, I think the doctors are sort of wanting to see over the next month if it sort of, these pills do anything, but so far they're not, so. And as you know, the NHS in the UK is extremely fucking slow. So when I probably should be having the injections now, I'm having to wait a month. It's fucking stupid. Even I'm pissed off about it, so don't worry, you guys, you're not on your own. Yeah. I think it's like it all over the world, isn't it? Anyway, listen, you guys, I've not got as long as I normally do tonight, because I've got a couple of private readings to do as well, and I'm extremely tired from travelling today. And oh my god, the turbulence were fucking stupid on the way back. We got told coming towards the East Midlands, where I live, as we were flying towards it, that it was going to be extremely windy. Oh my fucking god. I was gripping on for... I'm a good flyer. I fly all the fucking time. You know what I mean? I'm a fantastic flyer. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. Not even ears popping bothers me. But this fucking turbulent, I'm not even kidding, the plane was going like this and I'm bouncing around in my fucking chair. Next thing we know, as soon as the turbulence stopped, the whole plane just fucking dropped. And I couldn't believe it. I was shitting myself. Sorry you lot, it does tend to crash. I was just saying that literally before it crashed. If it does, please do not panic, do not go anywhere. I will bring it straight back on. It's just my internet connection playing up, that's all. So, yeah, listen, you guys, before I start any readings, I just want to talk about and offer my condolences to any of my subscribers that have been affected by the Las Vegas shooting. It's absolutely, as Trump quite rightly said, it was an evil act. You know, not many people like the guy, but you couldn't have put that into better words. It was an evil act. And, you know, we're not, I mean, fair enough, it might not be a terror attack because they're not entirely sure what the guy's motive was, but as far as, you know, it was terror in its own right, you know what I mean? 58 dead and 500 injured, for crying out loud. If that's not terror, I don't know what is. But you're not the only ones, America, unfortunately. There was an attack and this is just in the last week, some of it over the weekend. So far up to press, there was Las Vegas, Marseille. Some went off in Sheffield, in the UK. Shooting, I think it was, or a knife attack. I think it was a knife attack. Yeah, 2 women were knifed in Marseille. There were a few knifed in Sheffield. There were a shitload of people mowed down in Madrid. And ISIS have claimed half of this, by the way. So, to anyone, and in the Parsons Green attack as well in London, an explosion went off. I think ISIS claimed that one as well. So, a stampede at a railway station in India. A grenade went off in Burma and scalped a poor baby's head. It's all over the world. So, yeah, Barcelona. There's been Spanish police riot attacks in Catalonia, Barcelona and Catalonia, for the simple fact that that they speak their own language for a start, so they should be as independent as they want to be. But for some strange reason, the Spanish authorities took it upon themselves to put a stop to this, calling it illegal. I'm sorry, but when was freedom of choice illegal, ever? Scotland tried to do it. Did we stop them? No. Because it's up to them. But that's just my opinion. But at the same time, a hell of a lot of people were attacked that day by the authorities, which is absolutely fucking barbaric. The very people that are there to protect you grabbed these people and were dragging them on the floor, some by the hair, out of a polling station. And people start questioning, what is this world coming to? Why is this happening? And the answer's so fucking simple. Greed, power. Some people will ruin others' lives to get what they want. Ego, yeah, Annie, quite rightly, ego. And it's such a shame. And yeah, darkness, as Barb said, but I must admit, we start talking about, you know, people being in the dark and things like that. Despite what goes on spiritually, I don't know, I always think evil resides in people when their motives become warped. I'm a little bit upset by what's been going on the last week because so many people have been affected. So many people have been affected, and it's so upsetting for not just me. I'm just voicing it to you lot. I'm just sharing my opinion. And if I'm perfectly honest, why the fuck do we choose these people to help rule our countries when they can't even fucking fully protect us? And there are ways to do it. Even temporary measures if need be. Drastic, be it may. But there are things that they can do and they're not. And it begs the question, why? And I'm not going to lie, I'm actually thinking of tapping into not the spiritual side of this, but the more open side of this, and actually figuring this out with a reading and even televising it if I have to, just to figure out why all this shit is really happening and what can, if anything, what can we do to help it stop. I think the best thing that anyone can do really is just to remain united. I think that's the best thing, you know, and it's things like this, channels like this, even groups and Facebook pages, not just anything to do with tarot, it could be with any organisation, just to help people stay connected and united. You know, we're not just a United States of America. We're not just a United Kingdom. We're not just a United Europe. We're a united world. You know. And I think people forget that on the rise to power. That's right, Patty, we all do need each other. It's just so fucking sad. It's so fucking sad. But yeah, anyway, to anyone watching this that's been affected by any of these attacks, any of this brutality in Catalonia, Marseille, anyone who's lost someone or had a family member or a friend or anyone injured in any of these attacks, my heart and my prayers are going out to you. Most definitely. Anyway, you lot, I'm going to get started with these readings because I've not got long. Let me just check the time. Yeah. I'm going to do about half an hour if that's alright with you lot tonight because I'm very, very tired. But I will endeavour to make an effort. I'm going to get your monthlies out tomorrow while the kids are at school. But yeah, I'm really pleased a lot of people are sending well wishes to Patty. She must really need it at this time. So yes, I'll send my well wishes to you as well, my darling. But yeah, I've got about half an hour, so I'm going to try and do my best. But yeah, I am not going to lie. Other tarot readers might look at me and think I'm fucking stupid, but what the fuck? It's something I care about. I don't want to do... You know, I don't do readings for something that I'm not cared about and committed to. Do you know what I mean? As any of my regular clients would tell you, I'm always committed, I'm always there. But at the same time, this is something I care about, you know what I mean? And it's not... There's talks of this fucking World War III cracking off because of North Korea and Trump acting like fucking petulant children. So, you know, it'd be interesting to see what the tarot has to say about all this. So, yeah. Even just as a way just to sort of... Oh, hey, Linda. I'm okay. I'm as right as I'll ever be. I'm as right as I'll ever be. So, yeah. Anyway, you lot, I'm going to get started then. I've got Angela with me. She's been quiet this weekend. Yeah, she's saying she's here. But yeah, I've sort of asked all sort of my guides and who normally hang around me. I did ask him to back off this weekend so I could just relax with my mum, so, which I'm entitled to a little bit of free time, not just from YouTube, but spiritually as well. Sometimes it's good just to tune out. So, I'm going to tune back in today. So, yeah, pop up then, you lot. Like I say, this is going to be a short session. I'll probably only be able to squeeze at least maybe 3 or 4 of you in, but I will try. And these will be quick messages. I won't be dragging them on like I usually do. Because, like I say, you guys, I'm very tired. So, right, let me see. And I need to preserve some energy for the readings I've got later. So, there's only 2. But once they're done, then I can sleep. As you can see, I need it. Right, then. Let's see. Pop up, you guys. Right, Angela, who we're going for. Let me see. It's been flashing red on and off, you guys. If it cuts off, just stay tuned. I'll bring it back up. Right, who we're going for? Right, I've got, okay, she said I need to read 2, one after the other, so I need to do Chanel first and then Martin after. So, right, okay, Chanel, can you just, right, you're a Scorpio with a Gemini love interest. Right, okay, let me take a look. Right, Chanel. Scorpio with a Gemini. Scorpio female. Gemini love interest. What you got for this lady? Let me see. Chanel, Scorpio female, Chanel. Okay, what the hell was that just fell out? Okay, I've got 3. Okay, is this Gemini not your usual type? Would you not say he's your usual type? Chanel? Laugh out loud. Indeed. Okay. Just bear with. Okay. I love the way these cards just roll off. I really do. Okay, so I've got the honeymoon card here with the magician in the reversed. What are you saying? Not a normal possessive Scorpio being through too much. I'm glad to see that you've relaxed a little bit, Chanel. That's nice, but I just feel like you've relaxed too much here. Because I've got the honeymoon card and the magician reversed. Honeymoon card for me is you putting a bit of distance between you and this Gemini, and it's for a good reason, because you're not entirely sure what you're doing, and he's not your usual type, so it's a case of... Oh, sorry. Yeah, that froze a bit. I'm back on though. Yeah, and it's sort of, I get the feeling like you're trying to sort of put on the persona what you think he wants in a partner. Like you're trying to impress him. But the problem is you're changing too much about yourself. You need, for a start, this distance that you put in between you while you're trying to figure this shit out is ridiculous, okay? I feel the need to say, cut your son some slack. He needs to fall for you for being who you are, not what you think he wants, okay? Hence why it's not quite manifesting just yet, because I'm going to let you in a little secret. He knows it's not really you. We need to revert back to being the real Chanel here, okay? And not what you think he wants in a partner. He's after someone completely different, and I'm going to tell you why. You're in Birmingham, he's in London. He's an old friend, yeah. Listen, sometimes real love is not about, because I feel like you're trying to put on the persona like you've got a lot in common, and really you haven't. Sometimes you can like or love a person for everything that you're not, and that's where he's coming from. He's actually quite excited to sort of get to know someone who's completely different to what he is. You know what I mean? Because that's how you'll balance each other out. It's the old saying, opposites attract. You know what I mean? He's never really been overly interested in anyone just like him. He wants to see the other side, you know what I mean, of a personality. However, I've got here, keep an open mind, your soulmate's going to differ from usual type and expectations. And I've got this Four of Pentacles, so hang in there, please. Yes, it's a miser card. Yes, it's hanging on too tightly, but this is in a good light because of the card that it's covering. So this is actually saying, well, hang about. Let's hang on to this. I mean, it's not manifesting at the minute because there is a bit of a false start going on, because even though he's an old friend, you're an old friend, he's not quite seen the loving partner side to you. You know what I mean? I think you've been putting on a different persona around him, and it's not washing. It's not going down well. So this is saying that you need to hang in there, yeah, and you need to try and soften him. You know, say it, for example, I'm not sure which one of you it is, but one of you is really reserved, and you know, and one of you is really affectionate. And this is where you guys can learn from each other, you know what I mean, because of your differences. And this is where you need to be going with this. Yeah, pretending that you're not interested, but you are. And yeah, and he's actually quite affectionate. He likes the cuddles, he likes the kisses, he likes holding hands. And it's sort of, maybe you should start warming round to him now, because he's actually a really good guy that's really interested in you. And I could tell he's really interested in you because it seems like you guys were going to get it on eventually anyway. So I've got the soulmate card with the lovers, card of Gemini, and the Knight of Swords, Gemini. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Don't believe him. I think he's putting on a front as well, really, because of how reserved you are. If you start warming up, he's going to start warming up. Do you see what I mean? You're going to learn from each other and mesh. Now, listen, I've got no doubt whatsoever you guys have got a nice soul connection going on. But for this to happen, I feel like it's got to this stage now where it's been going too slow. Now's the time to rush in a little bit. Not rush, but jump in feet first now. Okay, stop walking, stop dawdling now. Okay, stop staring at the ground, staring at your feet as you one tiny step in front of the other. Now it's time to look up, face what's in front of you and deal with it. Because this is going somewhere. And obviously this is the heart, this is the choice between your heart and your head. And you know damn well it's real. You know fucking damn well it's real. So yeah. This is a nice reading, Chanel. I think it's time you actually do something about it. Before you lose this guy. Because he's a nice guy, so I'm being told. He's a little bit of a hopeless romantic when he gets going. When he knows he's got leeway, so give him that leeway, girl. Flowers, chocolates, romantic dinners, etc, etc. Not usual type, but a keeper. Yes. Of course you have. We've spoke before, I think. But now's the time to relax, okay? Now's time to relax, alright? As usual, I'm bang on. Nothing new there. So yes, ladies, let's give Chanel a bit of encouragement. She needs to seriously bag this guy. You're very welcome. Right then, Martin, are you still with us? Because I heard your name straight after Chanel's. So can you just let me know that you're still with us? You're a Libra interested in an Aquarius. Right. Libra male with an Aquarius. Right, Libra male interested in Aquarius. Can we see what's going on with this guy? A Libra male. I wonder if the theme, I'm not getting anyone's hopes up, but I'm wondering if the theme tonight is going to stick. We do tend to have a theme, don't we? My lovely guide Angela does like to do that, so. Right, Martin Jones. Right. Libra and Aquarius. Two lots of air. One of you's got water in your chart, which is why it works. Right. Okay. Okay. Your moon's in Pisces, right? That's, yeah, that makes perfect sense. Alright, let me see. By the way, I'm just going to pause for a minute because I know he's watching. He popped up earlier on. Clive, I will Skype you later, darling. Before I go to bed. I think I did reply back earlier on when you messaged me. Alright. I'm having to play catch up with all the friends now. Now I'm back. And I'm speaking to Barb, my lovely friend Barb, in a bit as well. Who, seriously, Barb, you're not on your own. I've been a bit distant from everyone this last week because of everything going on. Yep. Okay, Martin, I'm seeing a little bit too much drama in your situation, and I'm not sure if it's coming from you or her. Okay, have you recently... Alright, this side, like I said, I just don't know if this is coming from you or her. Either you or her's got some serious money issues and it's out. But you're not talking about it. It's like, whatever this issue is, it's out in the open, but you're not talking about it. Why is there no communication over this issue? It's an obvious issue. And it's not a good one either. I can't help but feel like this is more about earnings, like, you've lost your job. She's not talking to you because you've lost your job, isn't she? You're waiting for the tribunal. Okay, sweetheart, I'm just going to level flat with you. I've got no doubt whatsoever you guys have got some chemistry going on, but the problem is it says there's a strong magnetic attraction here. Do you see that? Excuse my nails, they came off while I was on holiday. And obviously, I've had no time to sort this out. As soon as I landed, I was getting the kids from school. So, but yeah, it says here there's a strong magnetic attraction. And then I've got the Four of Pentacles reversed with the Seven of Swords reversed. So yeah, this, yeah, I'm going to tell you why in a minute, Martin. Right, this Seven of Swords reversed is, we're talking about love here. We're talking about her. It's not that she's being... This card right here is for me, really, because it's basically telling me that... Because I'm not going to lie, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking she's more magnetically attracted to the lifestyle that you could have given her while you were working compared to what you can give her now you're not. Unfortunately, the word gold digger springs to mind. Whether it's a little or a lot, it really doesn't matter. And that's a shame. And obviously I'm seeing a lack of money, being let go of a job here, which is the culprit. Now this Seven of Swords is like a message for me to sort of say, right, okay, it's not so much that she's being a sneaky piece of shit. She's not. It's just that her motives in this are a little bit shitty, okay? Which is very superficial. It's like she likes you, she's attracted to you, but without a job it's not enough, if that makes sense. And this is like, seriously, sweetheart, this is why I had to... Yeah, that's the reason she stopped communication with you, darling. She wasn't in... don't get me wrong, she liked who you were. But for her, it wasn't enough. She wanted the home, the comfy lifestyle. And if that wasn't there on the table, she's got no need to be there. So if anything, my sweetheart, you've had a lucky escape. You have had a lucky escape. And the thing is... you shouldn't let just one person deter you from putting you off, because it is safe for you to love. Yeah, she doesn't work, she's on the 6th, so now you know exactly why she stopped communicating with you. Because she was after a meal ticket, mate. I'm just going to say it as it is. She was after a fucking meal ticket. And she's a nasty piece of shit. She's not a sneaky piece of shit, granted, but she's a nasty piece of shit. And she's lazy and fucking idle at that. Why on earth would you want to be with someone who has no get up and go? I'm fucking hearing this now, and I don't like what I'm hearing. She got kids. Martin, has she got kids? She's got kids, hasn't she? She fucking has. Right, listen. I'm not being funny, but do you know what? I was just about to say baby making machine. Fucking benefits. She's on the fucking welfare, mate. Seriously. Right. It's safe for you to love, okay? So don't let this lazy piece of shit deter you from finding someone worth it. Someone with ambition, charisma, wants to work, okay? Actually wants to, you know what I mean, bring something to the table. As far as you and her were going, you're going to move away anyway, Kate. Brilliant. As far as you and her were going, okay, she was only interested in you because you could bring something to the table at the time you started talking to each other. She couldn't. She got nothing. She needed a meal ticket. Okay? She is on sick benefits, but she's got no fucking qualms about chucking fucking shitloads of money at someone to babysit all 6 kids so she can go out and piss. I'm not being funny, dog. I'm not being funny, but okay, you got to draw a line somewhere. You know what I mean? She ain't that fucking sick, put it that way. But don't let this deter you from finding out. Are you ready? Well, yeah, that's what I just said. She likes to go out in the piss. Drink. Right. It's safe for you to love now, Martin. Don't let this piece of shit deter you from finding the person. Did you just see my screen flashing yellow? It's going on and off again. Angela's pulsating. Now, I've got some news about your future. For a start, this is here, it's got nothing to do with second chances, this one, I'm being told. I've got judgment in the right work position. This, though, don't take this too seriously. Take it with a pinch of salt. But as long as you stick on course and fight all the way, this is a wink, wink, nudge, nudge about that tribunal. I will say no more. This is a free reading. However, I've got the 6 of Swords. And what this advice is regarding this tribunal is, can we deter away from the drama of the situation, the drama around you losing your job? This tribunal, and I'm hearing this word for word, will only want to hear facts. They don't want to hear about how you felt. They don't want to hear about what repercussions it had on your well-being and emotions and things like that. This is one of those tribunals where it's about facts only. I've got no idea. They're being very quiet about the reason why you lost your job. I'm assuming it's something that doesn't need to be said live or now, which is fair enough. This is your business. But what they're saying is, we need to cut drama out here. Any arguments, any he said, she said, things like that need to be put to one side. This has got to be facts only case. Okay? They're going to want to see evidence. They're going to want to see witnesses. This is what I mean by facts and not hearsay. Okay? So, should you be able to sort that out and stick on that right path and fight it as much as you can, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, without judgment, being in the right way position. Okay? Yeah. Stay away from the drama. Don't try, just do. And if anyone brings drama to the table, it's a simple case of, right, you fuck bucket now. At this point in time, Martin, you don't need any more drama, any more BS. Because this is where you now need to focus on you and get your life back on track. And the only way that you can do that is to steer clear of women just for a little bit. I'm not saying forever because it is safe for you to love. However, we do need to get this tribunal out of the way first. So just stick with this. Get rid of this Aquarius. She needs to go in the fuck bucket. She's a lazy, idle piece of shit with no prospects whatsoever. She will be one of them that loses her teeth by the time she's 40. Okay? Which is sad. Let her crack on with a fucking 6 kids hillbilly lifestyle. It's not your problem anymore. Because you're going to keep going up. Because you're going to keep correcting yourself here, okay? And you're going to brush it off and just keep going. Because you're a fighter, you're a warrior. That's what you are. That's what you're going to do. Alright? We don't need no riff-raff hillbillies in our life anymore because you're going up now. You've got a little bit more class about you, so I'm being told. How on earth you fell for someone like that, I will never fucking know. Because you've got better standards than that, so I'm being told. I'm pretty sure I've got a grandmother with me telling me this. Split personality. Split personality. Sweetheart, she could have played a fantastic sidekick on that film Split. I think she's got a few split personalities. Right, I'm moving on. I've got time for one more because that one dragged on slightly longer than I wanted to. But yes, I've got time for one more, you lovely lot. So, like I said, Martin, this one's going in the foot bucket. Spend some time on you over the next few months. I'm going to say on the run up to Christmas, focus on number 1. So, let's go. Who's next? Angela. Who we got? Okay, who have we got? You're welcome, Martin. Okay. Lisa Price. Lisa Price. Lisa, just tell me what your sun sign is. Yeah, just tell me what your sun sign is. Scorpio, right. Are we looking at a love situation? Or do you want me to just roll with it? Jamarcus, she's a bit of a mutton dressed as lamb kind of character. Love situation, right, okay. Right, Lisa Price, Scorpio female. Lisa Price, Scorpio female. Lisa Price. Sorry, I was answering Jamarcus's question about what Martin's ex, well, soon to be ex when he puts her in the foot bucket. Okay. That fell out unexpectedly. Right. Got some conflicting cards here, Lisa. Six kids, damn, Jamarcus, she's got, never mind a foot bucket, she is the foot bucket. Sorry, I'm being bitchy now, but from what I'm hearing, that's not far wrong. She's a bit of a snap. Not saying all women with 6 kids. I'm not saying that, no. She was a bit of a bite, this woman. That's what I mean, from what I were hearing. Martin can do so much better, and yes, he will. When he sorts himself out, he'll be fine. Hey, there's no wrong with having 6 kids. I know, I mean, my brother and sister-in-law have got 5, and they're a perfectly happy family. And this woman, I'm pretty sure a few of them have different dads. But it's not, that's not the be-all and end-all. You know what I mean? She's not a nice person. with it. Alright. Lisa, you got some conflicting cards here, darling, because I've got a funny feeling this is going to end up being a past, present, future sort of spread. That it's just fell into that sort of way. Because I drew 3 Romance Angel cards. The first one that fell out, I'm taking as the past. It's saying that, though, this could all be related to the now. Let's see. What the hell is going on here? Okay. Lisa. I'm seeing an issue with an ex. Do you have an ex who is an earth sign? Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn? Can you just confirm that for me before I continue? Yeah. Are we a little bit hung up on this ex and struggling to move on with someone new? No. Right. Let's see. Show you the cards. So, I'm taking this as a past position. Okay, so I've basically got here releasing an earth sign. I've got a knight. So, these usually tend to be around the late, I'm going to say between 30 and 40 age group with the knights. But that's not specific, you know what I mean? We are looking at a very, very slow moving earth sign here, okay, that you've had to release in the past. Now, I've got the sun in the reverse, so you still don't fully understand, even to this day, why it had to end. I mean, there might be facts as to why it's ended, but you still don't fully understand it, so there's still some confusion there. So it's not that you've struggled to get over him, it's more about the fact that I'm getting that you didn't know where you stood with this person. There's just such a lack of clarity going on. Because that sun's in the reverse. So it's like, even though some time's passed, you're still not fully aware of what happened. But I do have this card, and it does say the time has come to clear energy. So if you haven't already, now it's time to do it. Now, coming into the present, I've got an issue here, okay. Are you involved with another water sign? Another Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces? You can just tell me. If not, I can look at the energies of these cards, but I've got a Knight of Cups in the reverse here. It usually shows up for one of 2 reasons. It's either a bit of jealousy going on. A Gemini, right? I'm seeing a bit of jealousy going on, or this is someone who was perceived to be, you know, like the hero of the hour, the knight in shining armour, but then just turned out to be a piece of fickle shit. Does this ring any bells? Maybe someone's starting to show the true colours. Maybe it's you. Maybe you're getting a little bit jealous. And I'm wondering why. Yeah. Now, I've got here the 3 of Pentacles. And this is a lesson that needs to be learned, and it's jealousy. I was trying to figure out whether it's you or him that needs to learn this lesson. It seems like it's you. Now, Lord knows, us Scorpios, the green-eyed monsters in the zodiac. I'm a Scorpio, so I can openly say this. We can get very possessive and very, very jealous, especially when we feel threatened. Because we do like to be on top, let's face facts. We do like to think of ourselves as the, I don't know, Hugh Hefner of the zodiac, you know what I mean? Or Scorpios. Rest in peace, by the way, Hugh. I'm just going to say, like, this is your lesson that needs to be learned. I've got no doubt whatsoever you and this Gemini have got a soulmate connection, and I've got the card right here in front of me. There we go. Yes, this is your soulmate. I just think that your jealousy is going to ruin this. as a Gemini, through and through air sign, who doesn't tend to be very balanced like the others. The Aquarians and the Libras can be quite balanced. Geminis don't tend to be as much. It's almost like it's very black and white. There's no grey area with them. It is or it isn't. And this is the problem, because they cannot deal with jealousy. Not in the slightest. And the reason is because they can be very jealous characters themselves. And this is where you're just going to keep clashing and butting heads. And unfortunately, this is well, a lot of water signs and Geminis don't tend to mesh well. Some do if they've got other elements in the chart. I don't overlook that. But at the same time, this is like, you know, Geminis tend to see it as black or white. They don't tend to see the grey area and so, you know, like for example, if you're jealous, you're jealous. If you're not, you're not. They don't actually look into, okay, why is she jealous? What have I done to make them jealous? Geminis don't think like that. They just like, okay, you're jealous, that's it. They don't look past it as to why. And this is the problem. Because when a Scorpio gets jealous, they get jealous for one reason only. They make it damn well known that to their partner that they are jealous, and it's for the simple fact that they just want their partner to understand why they're jealous, how they got to that point, to make them feel better about themselves. That's why Scorpios do this. Your lesson to be learned in order to make this work is to knock this jealousy on the head. I'm not saying it's a mind game, but us Scorpios can be a little bit devious, let's be honest. If we feel threatened in any way, we love to kick up a stink. And unfortunately, that kind of attitude isn't going to wash with this Gemini. Not just because he's a Gemini, but because of the kind of person he is. He's not going to take this. From what I'm hearing, he'd rather bail. But he really does like you. He really does like you. And then with this, I've got the Seven of Pentacles reversed. This is not being nurtured because there is far too much jealousy going on, causing far too many arguments and rifts. That's the problem here. And it's a shame because we've actually got a really nice foundation to work on here. So, yeah, he's going to have his faults. You've got a few from what I'm hearing that you don't like. But they are saying you're being a bit picky. Anyway, listen, Lisa. This guy seems like he's the one for you. However, yeah, this can be tarnished if something's not done. So, like I say, we can't do anything about him and how he is. All we can do is advise you best on how to deal with this, okay? So what I'm actually going to say here, okay, is... Wow, Vania, triple Taurus, wow. Stubborn as an ox, I bet you are. So, yeah, your advice, Lisa, is this one. We've got chemistry and we've got you here as the Queen of Cups. As opposed to jumping to conclusions, can we start to use our intuition just a little bit better? Because at this point, your intuition's spot on. And... do you see how she's offering a cup there? A nice cup of stable emotion. Need I say any more? We've got chemistry here. We have got a really, really good foundation to build on. I feel like the more affectionate you can be, as opposed to jealous, the more you're going to win him round. So this is more about playing a different game, a different approach to this relationship. And you know, let's face it, us Scorpios, when it comes to jealousy, I mean, it's like fucking Tourette's. I shit you not, it is like fucking Tourette's. You know, if we start getting jealous, we can't just like sit there and just forget about it. It'll just like, it's like ticks. And, you know, and eventually it's like compulsion. We have to fucking blurt it out. And 9 times out of 10, we end up shooting ourselves in the foot by doing so. There is a lesson here again. There is a lesson here when it comes to jealousy. You're looking inside a box. You're not looking at the bigger picture, and this is the problem, okay? Because it's actually, from what I'm hearing, it's not really doing much to make you jealous. This is your own insecurities rearing their ugly heads, Lisa, and this is where we need to correct this. So, I've just heard you maybe do need to see a doctor because anxiety plays a part in this as well. So, that's just one side of this. The other side of this is because you've had a terrible past with shitty exes, from what I can see, and it was really, really hard having to give an ex up when you didn't fully understand why it ended. You didn't fully understand where you stood, you know, and that was hard enough on its own. And now we're maybe having to face the same kind of prospect here, okay? And as opposed to self-sabotaging, this is more about correcting a few wrongs in order to make this right. And I think you can do it, Lisa, because I think you really, really have fallen for this guy, hook, line and sinker. I think you love him. And I think he might love you too, because of this soulmate card that we've got here. I think you need to be, you know, the one that offers the humble pie. That's what I think this cup is here. I think it's humble pie. Admit you were wrong. Say your sorries. And hope that you can work on it to make it better. I feel like the word self-sabotage is fitting in this case. I mean, we all fuck up, we all mess up, but, you know, it's how you best deal with that and come through that defines you. And also defines whether or not a relationship's going to last. I think you've got a good one. I just, because of his character, I just don't think he's going to accept this jealousy for much longer. So this is something you really do need to sort of like, yeah, admit and, you know, deal with it as best you can. And try and get those little jealousy ticks under wraps. Yeah, so I think I'm happy with that then, you lot. So yeah, Lisa, I wish you all the best, darling. Wonderful. So yeah, we've had some bits of good news and a bit of bad news tonight, but regarding the readings. But yeah, thank you, Angela. So yeah, right, and you lovely lot, I'm going to leave it there then, because I don't really, I mean, I've gone on for an hour, so I've gone on longer than I said I would tonight. You're really welcome, Lisa, so welcome. So yeah, I'm quite happy to log off now. Like I was saying, no, you lot, I'm going to put your monthlies up tomorrow. I'm a little bit too tired to do it today, so, and I'm going to speak to the lovely Barb in a minute. And hopefully I'll get to have a natter with Clive a little bit later as well. So, but yeah, until next time, you lovely lot, I'm going to wish you all well. And I will, you're welcome, Jamarcus. Yeah. Oh, Linda, thank you. I will feel much better when the doctors get the fucking ball rolling. I just need these, I need something for this B12 thing, because it's doing my head in. Starting to go a little bit anemic, and it's not good. So, I'd rather not be taking all the iron tablets and fucking instant, I just want them to start giving me the fucking injections and just get it over with. I'd like to feel me again. Yeah, I'll be fine, Nancy, I'll be fine. You know what I'm like, I'm a fucking warrior. And I think I ought to be, considering I'm a Scorpio. I'm going to just power through anyway. Just power through. Yeah. I'm just a little bit run down at the minute, that's all. That's all, you guys. So just have a bit of patience with me over the next few weeks. And I'll be back to normal soon. So yeah. Alright, and you love you all. I'll wish you all the best. I'll get your monthlies up tomorrow while the kids are at school, and I'm a bit more fresh faced and not having travelled all day. So yeah. I'll see you all later. Take care, bye bye for now. Mwah.